We are working on headstands today. Going to come right down to our mat. If you did the core work prep for inversions that I posted last week, we're going to start the exact same way. So come down to lie on your mat. Hands behind your head like you're relaxing. We're not going to be here too long, so allow yourself to completely relax down onto your mat. Bring your attention to your breath. And all you're really working on today is focusing your attention on exactly what you're doing. So right now, all you're thinking about, all you're focused on is completely relaxing, lying here on your mat. Jaw soft, eyes closed. Take 4 or 5 breaths. If your mind has wandered, you just pull it back. Fully focused on lying here right now. Take 1 more breath in and out. And then gently open your eyes. Make sure that your feet are pointed straight up towards the ceiling. So if they tended to roll out towards the sides, just gently engage them so that they're pointed straight up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, pull your belly in. You might need to sort of pick your butt up and scooch it down. Pull your low back towards the ground. Doesn't have to touch, just as close as it can go so that you feel your front low belly engage. Inhale, relax. Exhale again, belly in, low back broadens towards the ground. 1 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep your belly engaged like that. Lift your right foot 5 or 6 inches above the ground. Hold here. So keep your head down, keep your arms down. Take a breath in and out. Slowly release your right foot. Inhale, relax. Exhale, engage the low belly. Lift your left foot. Full breath in, keep the low back pulling down towards the ground. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, release and relax. 1 more time like that each side. Exhale, engage the low belly, lift the right foot, hold here, pressing your low back down, pulling your low belly in. Exhale, relax, breath in. Exhale, engage, left leg lifts. Belly strong. Stay. Inhale, relax. This time, exhale, engage your low belly, lift your right foot, and then gently lift the left foot up to meet it. Hold here. So head is on the ground, arms are on the ground, low belly in, low back down. Breathe. One more. The bottom of your exhale, release your feet. Inhale, relax your low belly. Let it broaden. Stay for an exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, belly in. Left heel lifts, right foot follows. Hold here. So heels are 5 or 6 inches above the ground. Low back pulls down. Breathe. Embrace any shakiness. Embrace the earthquake. One more. And then release. Walk your feet to the ground. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe roll them out in little circles. Massage your low back. And then you're going to rock yourself right up to a seat. Any comfortable seat. Just sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. So just taking a second, refocus your attention. Right now you're just sitting here. Let that be your focus. And when you're ready, you're just going to bring your arms out to the sides. sort of behind and out to the sides of your hips. Puff your chest up, but pull your belly in. Inhale, slow circle all the way up until your palms touch. Exhale, slow, draw it all the way back down. So a little bit behind you. Broaden your chest, broaden your collarbones, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, slow, circle up. Exhale, slow, circle down. Inhale, circle up. This time, bring your palms to touch and pause. I want you to hug your forearms towards one another. Hug your upper arms towards one another. Gazes at your thumbs so your chin is sort of right between your biceps. Now rotate your elbow creases so that they point behind you. Stay here and breathe. As you hug your upper arms towards one another, pull your shoulder heads down away from your jaw. Should be a lot of engaging in your arms. Stay here and breathe for 3, 2, pull your thumbs back slightly. Keep pulling the upper arms together. 1 more breath. And then exhale, slowly draw that circle back around. Keep your fingers on the ground. Hug your shoulder blades together. Puff your chest up. Take a little back bend here. Feel the back muscles engage. And relax. Exhale. Again, sweep your arms up, small circle. Inhale. Now grab opposite elbow or opposite forearm. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. So reach up through your elbows, pull down through your shoulder heads. Take a side bend to the right on your exhale. Try to look up towards the left upper arm, maybe towards the ceiling. Breathe, really gentle side stretch. The core is engaged. Inhale, rise up, release your arms. Just switch your grip, opposite elbow. Exhale, side bend to the left. Again, belly hugs in. Keep the right sit bone rooted as you lean a little further to the left. Inhale, rise up, release your arms. Exhale, slowly circle them to the ground. And then from here, you're just gonna come to lie on your stomach. So send your legs behind you, come down onto your belly. Form a pillow with your hands and relax your forehead or your cheek. Keeping your head down, I want you to take a breath in, engage your legs so that your quads press firmly against the ground. Exhale, using your right glute and low back, lift the right leg up. Internally rotate so the inner heel lifts. Stay here for an exhale. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Feel the low back turn on. Exhale, release. Left heel, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, release. Option to keep going side to side or lift both feet. Inhale, stay. Inhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stay. Inhale, release. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, and release. Slowly draw yourself up into a gentle sphinx. So forearms are parallel to one another, pressing firmly into the ground. Feet can be about hips distance. If you've got a bad low back, you can bring your feet a little bit wider. Push down into your forearms, broaden your collarbone so that your chest moves forward. Squeeze your belly in, squeeze your shoulder blades. Stay and breathe. Move your elbows back just an inch, a half an inch maybe. Press down into the tops of your feet, so toenails stay down. Push into your forearms and then gently start to curl yourself up into a plank on the top of your feet. Hold. Now, if you're really broadening the shoulder blades, just lower yourself a little bit of the way down. Suck your belly up and pull your chest forward to keep yourself in neutral. Take a breath in. Slowly lower back down. Belly is engaged the whole time. Inhale, puff your chest up, gentle back bend. Exhale, roll it up, plank. Stay and breathe. Make sure you're pulling your chest forward, belly sucks up. Slowly lower. Last time, roll it up. From here, you're gonna flip to the left toe. So curl the left toes under, bring your right knee into your chest. Still in a forearm plank, still pulling your chest forward. Suck the knee up as high as it'll go. It might not be able to come up without touching the ground. Right toes back, left knee forward, hold. Left toes back, slowly release to a sphinx. We're gonna do that one more time. So this time, top of your feet, toenails down, roll up to a forearm plank. Curl the right toes under, left knee into your chest. So you have to push down into your forearms for this. Suck the belly up a little bit higher, drive the knee in close without dropping your nose. Left foot back, right knee in. Hold it. Try not to lift up too high in the hips, don't pike. Right foot back, knees down, child's pose. Send your hips back, relax. Walk your hands as far away as you can and then pull back through your chest. Try to get a stretch through your armpits. Stay or walk your hands to the left, a little side body stretch. Through center, you'll take it to the other side. Through center, just come to child's pose, forehead to the ground. Relax, reset, refocus yourself. Attention is on you in child's pose. When you're ready, you're gonna meet me in a down dog. So you can go right there. You can come up, roll through some cat-cow, maybe some spinal circles. Whatever feels right to you. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. And when you're ready, you'll find stillness in down dog. Heels press down, push into your hands, pull your shoulder blades down your back. Stick your glutes up to the ceiling. Inhale to a high plank and hold. So I want you to find that same formation, chest forward, belly up, legs strong. Breathe right here, just finding that neutral pose. At the bottom of your next exhale, push back to a downward facing dog. Inhale your right heel to the sky, three-legged dog. You can bend your knee, open your hip, maybe take a side stretch, look under your right armpit, maybe draw some circles, whatever feels best. And then inhale, straighten your legs, square your hips. Exhale, right knee forward, core plank. So come to that high plank, right knee drives between your elbows. Don't drop your nose, gaze is at the top of your mat. Push into your hands, lift your knee even higher. Keeping your right knee into your chest, push back to a downward facing dog. Right knee stays into your chest, hold here. Drive the right knee in closer, push into your hands, chest closer to the left thigh. Place your right foot next to your left, down dog. Pedal, adjust. Inhale, left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Move like yourself, circles, side stretch. Inhale, straighten your legs, square your hips. Exhale, core plank. Hold here, push into your hands, but pull your collarbones forward, shoulder heads back, knee in closer, breathe. Keeping the knee in, push to a down dog. So move your chest towards your right thigh and then drive your left thigh even closer to your ribs. Breath in. Exhale, left foot meets right. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, core plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep the core, down dog. Right knee to chest, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, release the right foot, down dog. Left heel high, inhale. Exhale, core plank, hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Focused on what you're doing, inhale. Keep the left knee in, exhale, down dog. Inhale. Left foot down, down dog, exhale. Last time each side, inhale, right heel high. Exhale, core plank. Push it back, down dog, knee to chest, inhale. Right foot down, down dog, exhale. Left heel high, inhale. Core plank, exhale. Down dog with core, inhale. Exhale, left heel down. Walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold at the back of your mat. You can widen your feet as wide as your hips, as wide as your mat, whatever you want to do. And then get really heavy in a forward fold. Grab opposite elbow, sway side to side. Rock the weight to your toes, let the backs of your legs open. Release your arms and roll up to stand. Roll your shoulders back, head lifts, sweep your arms up in a circle. Inhale, grab opposite elbow, exhale. Push down into your feet, lengthen. Inhale, side bend to the right, exhale. Push your hips to the left, stay here. Inhale, rise, release your hands. Exhale, re-grab. Opposite elbow, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, release, arms up. Exhale, circle them back down to your sides. Just come up to stand in neutral. You can sort of roll out, shake out, do what you need. And then inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, hands to your shins. Rock the weight to your toes, reach your chest forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk it out, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, right knee to chest. Now without lifting your hand, so try not to lift your hand and step forward. I want you to push into your hands high onto the left toes. Lift your right knee as high as you can. Step your right foot as close between your hands as you can without lifting that hand, right hand. So if you need to push it to the back of your mat and then just like drag it up, do that. Inhale, three-legged dog, right heel high. Exhale, core plank. High on the left toes, inhale, push into your hands. Exhale, step as close as you can without lifting. Inhale, three-legged dog, one more time. Exhale, core plank. Push in your hands, lift, set up, inhale, step, exhale. Back heel down, set it up for warrior one. So arms come up, feet are at least hips distance apart. Bring your palms to touch, maybe gaze up at your thumbs. Upper arm bones hug together, thumbs pull back, shoulder heads down. Belly in, left hip flexor opens. But bring some attention to your arms. Try not to let your elbows bend down. Hug them in as close as they can. Engage. Not here long. Bend deeper into the right knee. Exhale, hands to the ground. Down dog. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, core plank. So again, do not lift your hands. Practice that self-awareness. Push into your hands, lift high on the right toe, set up. Exhale, step your foot as close as you can without lifting. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, set up. Exhale, step. Inhale, three-legged dog, one more time. Exhale, core plank. Inhale, set. Exhale, foot. Warrior one, arms up. Palms touch. Bend your left knee. Breathe. Try to have your index and knuckles pulling in, touching towards one another. One more breath. Hands down, down dog. From your down dog, take a child's pose. Use it as a chance to reset, refocus. When you're ready, you're going to roll up to a seat. Grab water if you need. And we are going to work right into some handstand drills before we do too much on our arms. So the first drill I'm going to have you do, you're not actually going to touch your head to the ground. Set yourself up like you're coming into a dolphin pose, so elbows underneath of your shoulders like Sphinx, but bring your hands in towards one another. So you can either do fist in palm or interlace your hands, doesn't matter to me, whatever you're more comfortable with. Curl your toes, lift your hips like dolphin, and then walk your toes in as close as you can. So from here, you're going to, I'm just going to tell you at the same time, you're going to drop your head and lift your heels so that you're high on your toes in your dolphin. So from your dolphin, inhale, high onto your toes, drop your head so that your gaze goes back to your knees, but the crown of your head does not touch the floor. Exhale, heels down, head up. Inhale, high onto the toes, drop the head, look at your knees. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, heels down. One more time. Knees down, child's pose, arms by your sides. Roll it up to a seat. We're going to do that again. We're going to do 3 rounds. We're going to hold the lift in each one. So set up like a dolphin, fist in palm or fingers interlaced. Walk your toes as close as you can, and you'll notice as you lift up onto your toes and drop your head, the weight shifts into your arms. That's good. That's what you want to work on, because I would say most of the weight should be in your arms in a supported headstand to protect your neck. So set up the dolphin. Walk your toes as close as you can. Gazes in between your elbows. When you're ready, inhale, drop your gaze, lift up on your toes, hold. So weight is in your arms. Push down into your forearms, squeeze your belly up. Think about sticking your butt up to the ceiling. Heels down, head lifts. Take a breath. Inhale, high onto the toes, drop your gaze. Push down into your forearms to lift away from the ground. Hold. Belly strong, higher onto the toes. Heels down, head lifts. Take a breath. One more round and then a break. Inhale, high onto the toes, drop your gaze, hold. 3, 2, push into the forearms. 1, release, knees down, arms back, child's pose. And roll it up to a seat. So this time you are going to place the crown, the top of your head on the ground. And so bring your hands however you like them, fist and palm or interlaced. I want you to rest your hands in the back of your head. So this is exactly where you want to sit for your headstand. You want the back of your head to touch your hands. If it doesn't, you're putting it too far forward. You won't be supported enough. So before we go into the next exercise, I want you to just set your hands however you have them. Come into a little table tap like this. If you want to do dolphin, you can. You're going to set the crown of your head down. Find where your head needs to be so that it's resting in your hands. Relax. Push into your forearms. Lift up. So again, a lot of the work is going to happen in your arms. I'm going to spin around just so that you can see what we're doing next. You're going to set up the same way that we got started last time. So find your dolphin. Hands how you like them. This time, as you lift up on your toes, place the crown of your head on the ground so that the back of your head rests in your arms and your wrists, basically. Bring your right knee into your chest. You're high on the left toes. If you want to lift that foot like an inch off the ground, do it. Toes down, right foot down, push into your forearms, lift, look between your forearms, so you're in dolphin. Take a breath. Exhale, head down, left knee in, high onto the right, toes hold, feet down, lift. Exhale, head down, right knee in, push into your forearms, arms hold the work, inhale, lift. Exhale, head down, left knee in, inhale, lift. One more time each side, exhale, inhale. Last time, left knee, inhale, knees down, child's pose, arms by your side. So when you go from head on the ground to dolphin, when you push down and lift, you should feel a lot of work happening in your arms. That's good, that's helping to prepare the shoulder girdle to hold you in your headstands. So take a child's pose, take a few breaths here. And we're going to do that exercise one more time. So set yourself up in your dolphin. Think about working the arms. Take a breath. Exhale, head down, left knee in, high onto the right toes. Inhale, lift, look. Exhale, head down, right knee in. Inhale, reset. One more time each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Knees down, child's pose, relax. Roll up to your hands and knees. Move into a down dog. Roll out your neck, roll out your shoulders. Inhale, right heel high, one time, exhale, core plank. Inhale, push into your hands, lift your right knee, lift onto the left toes, exhale, step your right foot between your hands. This time, left knee down, just walk your hands up to your right thigh, lift your chest, settle in. So push into your right foot as you move your hips forward, stretching into the front of the left hip. Breathe. And when you're ready, move it into a half split. So hands frame your right foot, possibly flex your toes towards your face. That's gonna bring more work into the back of your legs, back of your right leg. Stick your butt back behind you as you push your chest forward. Breathe here. Go as deep as you can without feeling like it's going to injure the back of your leg. And then bend into your right knee. So take a quick little horizon stretch. So roll onto the right pinky toe, drop your right knee out to the side, look back at your left foot. Breathe a moment or two here. You're just going to close it off, step it right back to a downward facing dog. Left heel to the sky on your next inhale, core plank, exhale. Set it up, inhale, foot forward, exhale. Right knee down, walk yourself up to that low lunge, hips towards your left heel. So as you move your hips forward, think about pushing into the left foot, gently guiding your left glute back, right hip bone forward. Engage your pelvic floor, your low belly as you start to rock the weight forward into that left foot. And as you press down into your left foot, think about dragging it back towards your right knee to keep the leg engaged, hip in place. When you're ready, you're going to bring your hands down to the ground, move it into a half split, just as deep as you can go. Wiggle your left foot forward, your hands back. Hands can be on blocks, whatever you need. Inhale, lengthen your spine, so chest forward, butt back. Flex your left toes if possible, working into the hamstring for that lift off. Breathe here. So refocus your attention. All you're thinking about is getting as deep into this half split as you can without feeling like you're going to pull a hamstring. go to your deepest point and stay there. When you're ready, you're gonna rebend the left knee, moving to a horizon lunge, so drop to the pinky toe. Left knee opens to the left, look back towards your right foot, feel the left outer hip open. Gently come back, move through it, straight leg stretch into a downward facing dog. Fritz, he's a fox, so he's about to freak out. Pedal out your down dog. And then come down to a child's pose. Make it a wide knee child's pose, stretching your inner hips. Reset, refocus. And then roll it up to a seat. So we're going to go through another round of those headstand forearm push-ups, whatever you want to call them. You have the option to stick with either of the two that we worked before, so just forehead down, toes up, or one knee into chest, keep the opposite toes on the ground. This time, if you want to take it a little bit further, we're going to do 2 rounds, so do what you want to. I'm going to spin around again. Set it up like your dolphin pose, so fist in palm or fingers interlaced, lift your knees, dolphin. You're going to place the crown of your head on the ground, one knee into your chest. The opposite foot is going to lift off of the ground all the way up, all the way down. Now, what I don't want you to do is knee into chest and then lift this way. So whatever knee you're bringing into your chest stays into your chest the whole time. The opposite leg just goes up and down. You might only be able to get it halfway up and then it drops down. That's okay. Do what you can. Remember that most of the work is happening in your arms. So if you're feeling a lot of pressure on your head or neck, go back to one of the first 2 exercises we did as we do these rounds. If you're ready, set it up. Come to a dolphin, forearms down, butt up. Take a breath in. Exhale, head down, right knee into your chest. Lift the left toes. They might just hover. Keep your right knee in. Left leg might go all the way up. Exhale slowly all the way down. Right foot down, head up. Exhale, crown of the head down, left knee in. Inhale, right leg all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Left foot down, lift your head. One more time each side. Right knee in, left leg lifts and lowers. Right foot down, head up. Head down, left knee in, right leg up. Push into your forearms the whole time. Drive your left knee down. Right toes back down. Left foot down, head up. Knees down, child's pose. Maybe interlace your hands behind your heels and give them a little pull. Pull your shoulder heads away from your ears. Lengthen your neck. Roll it up to a seat. And just sort of roll your head side to side. So ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. So you have the option to stay with that last exercise or just watch really quick at the next exercise. You set up much the same. This time head goes down. So one leg is going to go up in the air. Say left leg goes up. Rather than trying to kick that bottom leg up, I want you to just lift the toes, knee into chest, hold. Foot down, head up. And then you're just going to do the opposite. So leg lifts, opposite knee to chest. Foot down, lift. So when you're ready, set it up. Dolphin. Take a breath in. Exhale, head down. Left leg to the sky, right knee to chest, hold. Remember, you have the option to be doing any of those other exercises. Right foot down, left foot down, head up. Head down, right leg to the sky, left knee to chest, hold. Drive the left knee down as you lift through the right foot. Left foot down, head up, child's pose. So take a break before we do another round. You can always feel free to roll up to a seat, roll out your neck. And again, every time you go from head down to lifting your head, it's working your shoulders, preparing you for a headstand. So take a second, reset, refocus. This time, if you're moving into a one knee in, one leg up headstand, feel free to hold it. Otherwise, move through one of the exercises that we've done so far. When you're ready, set up. Breath in. Exhale, head down. So option, left knee to the sky, or left heel to the sky, right knee to chest. Hold here. Push into your forearms the whole time. If you're feeling comfortable, rather than extending through here, I want you to straighten your right leg. Slowly start to close your heels together. If it's comfortable, push into your forearms the whole time. Belly is really strong, like those first exercises we did. Feel like you're almost piking forward. That's how broad the low back is. Right knee comes in, right foot down, lift up. Breath in. Exhale, crown of the head down, right heel to the sky, left knee to your chest. Hold here. Drive the left knee down as you lift through the right foot. Option to hold or straighten the left leg. Slowly bring it up to meet the right. Belly sucks in so much. Low back is broad. You're pushing into your forearms the whole time. Breathe here. Left knee in, foot down, right foot down, head up, child's pose. Take a second. So you can stay in child's pose for a moment or grab water, whatever you need to do. If you choose to do this stuff at a wall, I probably should have told you this already, rather than bringing a foot to the wall, try to be like an inch away from the wall and bring your low back to the wall. So maybe 2 or 3 inches away from the wall, low back to the wall. And then as you bring your feet up, think about bringing your low back into neutral so that you're straight up, rather than bringing feet to the wall. That'll bring you into a back bend, the banana back that we talk about. But when you're ready, slowly roll up to a seat. Roll out your shoulders. And then you're just gonna slowly drop your head. Left ear to left shoulder, left hand rests on the right ear. Inhale your right arm out to the side. Exhale, slowly draw your fingers to the ground. Take a breath or two there. And then release your left hand. Look down, so keep your left ear over to the left. Just look down towards your left thumb, and then draw your chin in towards your chest, so come through center. Take it over to the right side, and then just look straight ahead. So right ear is at your right shoulder. Inhale, left arm goes out to the side. Right hand comes onto your left ear. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Bring a little more weight into that right hand as you lower the left arm. Left fingers to the ground, breathe. Exhale, release your right hand, look down towards your right thumb. Chin comes through center. All the way to the left, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, look down, roll to the right. Look up to the ceiling, roll down, come through center. And then inhale, just look up towards the ceiling, let the head hang heavy. Come through neutral. Take a breath or two here. Sort of roll gently side to side, roll your shoulders, do what you need. So if you haven't been able to get your feet off of the floor yet, we're gonna do 1 or 2 more exercises. And again, feel free to do this at a wall. I don't have a wall available that doesn't have junk all around it that I can show you. But you're going to think about, again, 2 or 3 inches away from the wall. As you come up, you're bringing your low back to the wall. So while we do this exercise, you can always do this at a wall. Come to your dolphin, almost done on our arms. Come to your dolphin and walk your toes in nice and close. The first exercise we did, I want you to drop your head, but place the crown of your head on the ground. Back of your head is in your wrist. Inhale, high onto the toes. Option, one knee into chest, stay here, push into your forearms. Other knee comes into your chest, stay in a tiny ball. Lower, lower, lift up. Or if you want to, you're gonna push down, both knees, same time. Chest, push into your forearms, feet down, head up. So when you're ready, roll it out, shake it out. We're gonna do one round each side and then take a rest. And then we'll do it again. So remember, you can always do this with your back against the wall. Try not to jump out of your legs, but if you need to jump, you'll have that wall behind you. So set up, dolphin pose, hips high. Breath in, exhale, head down. Option one, knee to chest. Option both knees. Hold for 3, push into your forearms. Think about lifting your butt up higher. 2, 1, feet down, head up. Exhale, head down, opposite knee to chest. Maybe both knees to chest. Hold 3, push into your forearms. 2, 1, feet down, head up. Knees down, child's pose. So you may have to leave both of your feet on the floor if you're trying to bring both knees in at the same time, or you might have to leave one foot on the floor. So long as you're going for that engagement of pushing down into your forearms and sucking your belly and butt up while keeping one knee into your chest, that's what we're looking for, the core expression, rather than the full expression of the headstand. So one more time, come to your dolphin pose. And just like we did in those step forwards, really have patience. Try to be honest with the practice. Take a breath in. Exhale, crown of your head to the ground. Push into your forearms. Lift high onto the toes. Maybe knees can come into your chest and you start to lift your butt up. Lengthen your side bodies. Feet come down. Head up. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, crown of your head down. Knees into your chest. Hold here. Knees driving down. Hips lifting up. Maybe you feel so comfortable that you can start to extend your legs, still pushing into your forearms so that most of the weight is in your arms. Squeeze your belly and engage your quads like you did in that forearm plank. Hold and breathe. And everyone exhale slowly. Knees to chest. Lower down. Head up. Child's pose. Reset, refocus, come back to where you are, what you're doing. Roll it up to a seat. There's a fly flying around. Breathe here. Relax. So these are mostly exercises that will help prepare you for headstand. If you find one that you think is really helpful, stick with it until you master it. As you do, you're mastering the core strength and stability to keep you in a headstand. And so if at first you can't muscle your way into it, try not to use momentum. So what I mean is, if you can't lift both knees into your chest without jumping, just go as far as you can, and that might mean lifting as high onto your toes as you can. Stay there, have patience with the practice. The more you practice that jumping into it, the less you're building the core strength you need to lift into it. So we're gonna do one more little exercise for those of you who are looking to maybe finesse your headstand practice, supported headstand. You can, again, stick with anything we've done so far. The last one is gonna be basically the same exercise we've been doing with straight legs. So option is going to be knee to chest, lift up and down, or this is where you can work on lifting both legs. So high onto the toes, lift both legs halfway and then down. The last one, if you're feeling really strong, we'll lift all the way up. We're gonna do 4 of them. Try to lift, try not to jump. When you're ready, set it up, dolphin. Breath in, exhale, crown of your head down, lift halfway, strong belly. Slowly lower, head up, dolphin, inhale. Exhale, set, lift, feet down, dolphin. Again, push into your forms the whole time. Feet down, dolphin, last one. Option to go all the way up. Head down, heels up, pushing into your forms, belly strong, broaden the low back at the top, push into your forms. Think about lifting through your feet. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Feet can come down, knees can come down, child's pose. Roll it up. Keep your chin tucked into your chest, the back of your hands rest on the back of your head. Keeping your hands behind your head, I want you to just lift your chin up to the ceiling. Rest your head in your hands. Come through neutral. Release your arms. Right ear to right shoulder. Rise up. Left ear, left shoulder. And then just roll it around in circles in whatever way feels good. Breathing here. And come through neutral. So if you are comfortable with tripod headstand and you want to work on lowering and lifting into arm balances, I'm just going to give you one exercise going from crow to headstand and then back to crow. If you've had absolutely enough of this, you're just going to come, I don't want you to come into pigeon quite yet because we're all going to do that together, so you can just come to a child's pose really quickly. I'm just going to sort of breeze through this. If you wanted to work on crow, you've still got a little oomph, go for it. I'm not going to speak to crow too much. But if you're working there, knees come behind your arms, moving into your crow, feet off of the floor. What you're gonna work on, I'm gonna tell you while I'm upright, is pushing down into your hands as you bend your arms. Biceps turn on, getting really low like chaturanga in crow. Place the top of your forehead on the ground and then roll to the crown of your head. From there, that same gut in is gonna bring your knees into your chest. When you're coming back up, it's the exact opposite. You're pushing into your hands, lifting through your gut. So come to crow pose. Same thing, push down into your hands, lift your belly, lift up, up, up. As you start to lower your shoulders down, arms down, slow, slow, slow. Top of the forehead, roll to the crown, squeeze your belly in, knees to chest. From here, reset the knees, push into your hands, lift through your gut. So as you scoot your butt back, think about lifting your butt and your gut up into crow pose. Feet can come down, relax, take a breath. It's the exact same thing as for moving into side crows. You're just adding a twist into it. We're not going to go into that. So if you want to move through that one more time, set your crow or stay in child's pose. Push into your hands, lower, lower, lower. Crown of your head, knees in, maybe all the way up. Knees in, push into your hands, lift up, push into your hands, and then relax. Shift it out. We're all gonna meet in a down dog, so if you wanted to come through Malasana, take a breath or two. We'll meet in down dog, move into our pigeons. Right heel to the sky. Exhale, pigeon prep on the right side. Half pigeon. Sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, relax. Fold into it. When you're ready, you're gonna gently make your way up to your hands. Curl your left toes under, and then you're gonna move to a down dog with the figure 4 on your right side. So right ankle across your left thigh, down dog, bend your left knee to deepen the stretch in the right leg. Slowly release, right heel to the sky, bend your knee, open up, maybe a wild thing. And then right foot down, left heel high. Exhale, pigeon prep. Sit up tall to start. And then fold it down. When you're ready, take your time, making your way into that down dog figure 4. Left ankle across your right thigh, keep your right knee bent, tilt your butt up towards the ceiling. And then release, left heel to the sky, open your hip, bend your knee, wild thing, whatever feels right. When you're ready, you're gonna lower your left foot to the ground, roll through a high plank, lower all the way down. Forehead to your hands, relax. Bring your right arm straight out to the right side like a T. Left hand under your left armpit. Move your toes over to the left and just sort of scoot your whole body to the left as you roll onto the right side. So you're trying to keep a straight line from the crown of your head to your toes. Notice if your butt is way back behind you. Option left foot to the ground. Option left arm to the sky. You may be able to internally rotate and find your fingers interlaced behind you. Try not to let your knuckles go down towards your butt though. Keep them up near your shoulders. So wherever you can go, stay, breathe. And when you're ready, you're just gonna slowly release, come all the way back down. Pick your chest up so that you can thread your right arm underneath of your chest. Walk your left arm up by your ear, forehead, or left cheek to the ground. So as you lower your chest square to the ground, I want you to gently tug your right shoulder head to the right. Press your left armpit to the ground. Keep your right arm where it is, draw your left hand back by your shoulder, and then push yourself back to the right side. You're moving into a twist. So as you roll to the right, left arm's gonna come out to the side, you'll look to the left and bring your left knee up to your right hand. So sides are gonna kind of switch. Breathe here. Feel free to stay as long as you like. When you're ready, you're going to slowly release back to your belly. Left arm straight out to the left side. Right hand under your right armpit. Scoot yourself a bit to the right as you roll onto your left side body. Option, bend your right knee, foot to the ground behind your left leg. Right arm can come to the sky, or internally rotate and interlace your hands behind you. Breathe wherever you go. If you're feeling really open and comfortable, I should have told you this on the other side, you can bring your left foot also to the floor, both knees bent, chest is square to the side. But as far as you can go, you stay and breathe. And when you're ready, in your own time, you'll release it down. Square your body to the ground, lift your chest enough to thread your left arm through, and then right hand's gonna walk out in front of you. Gently press your right armpit towards the ground to try to square your chest. Gently tug your left shoulder head to the left to square your chest. Forehead or right cheek to the ground. John is working in there if you hear talking. Try to focus on what you're doing with your body, with your breath. When you're ready, lift your head, slide your right hand back, and push yourself over into a twist. So push through the left side. Right knee comes up to your left hand. Right hand reaches all the way back, and you'll follow your gaze. You'll follow your hand. Your gaze will follow your hand. So stay right here. Take a few deep breaths. Keep your right shoulder blade on the ground if possible, and gently tug your right leg over to the left side using your left hand. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. And again, feel free to stay as long as you like, or slowly come all the way back around to your belly. And you're just gonna roll over onto your back side. Actually, hug your knees into your toes. Come up to a seat facing the back. So you can stay facing forward, watch me. All you're gonna do is come into a half cow face arm, the lower half. So right hand is gonna come behind you. Your palm faces away, hand to your low back. And from there, you're just gonna try and work your hand up as close between your shoulder blades as possible. Think about getting your forearm parallel to your spine. Option can be to stay upright, or you're gonna slowly lower yourself down so that you're resting on that right arm. Gently press your right shoulder head down. Breathe here. So you should feel that stretch through your right shoulder. Stay and breathe. And then you're going to roll slightly to the left, release your right arm, bring it out to the side, and just rest at neutral. If you wanted to roll up to a seat and start that way again, you can. Otherwise, bring your left palm to face down, roll gently to the right, and try to slip your left hand to the small of your back. Then wiggle it up as far between your shoulder blades as possible, and gently lay through neutral on your left arm. Breathe. As you lay, gently press your left shoulder head down towards the ground. Breathing. And when you're ready, you'll roll to the right. Release your left arm. Feet together, knees wide, supine bound angle. And then from here, feel free to take whatever else might feel good. If you want a shoulder stand, go for it. A plow pose, feel free. If you're ready for a bridge or a wheel pose, feel free to take that in your own time. Happy baby, really anything you want to do. You have a couple breaths while you're here. Feel free to take it. As we prepare for Shavasana, for our final stillness. If you're moving through any shoulder stands or plow poses, Feel free to take a frog on your own. I'm sorry, a fish on your own. Fish might feel good for anyone, so bring your forearms to the ground, push into your elbows to lift your chest and head off the ground. Puff your chest up as much as you can and try to lift it above your shoulder heads. Tilt your chin back. Maybe crown of the head to the ground. Maybe a few breaths here will feel good. Pushing in your forearms to lift, rolling down to release. When you're ready, everyone will meet knees into chest. Draw some little circles one direction then the other. Another easy supine twist might feel good here. Taking both sides. Meet me through neutral. Again, if there's anything else that you need to take, feel free to do that now. If you're ready, you're going to move yourself into Shavasana. Arms can release wherever they feel comfortable. Legs soften towards the ground. And you might hear all the things that are going on in this side of the phone. My husband might be talking, he's working, you might hear the birds. There's a fly buzzing around because I had to open the door for Fred. Just notice all of those things that might distract you, might disturb you, and instead of letting them be a distraction or a disturbance, allow it to just be part of the texture of the moment. Easing yourself into exactly where you are, with exactly what's going on. Soften your jaw. Focus on what you're doing. Staying here, staying present, staying relaxed. Stay here. Re-soften the jaw. Reset, relax. Whatever has come up has come up. Can you practice ease for 2 or 3 more breaths? Start starting to breathe a little deeper. Move around, fingers, toes. Head, neck, shoulders. Walk your knees into your chest. Roll to a side or rock up to a seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulder blades down your back, eyes closed, jaw soft. Take an easy breath in. And relax. Stay here just for a moment. And as you start to get up and leave, can you seal this practice in? Can you take this practice with you? At any given moment, can you take the time to refocus your attention on what you're doing, whether it's walking the dog or doing the dishes, or just sitting on the couch, doing nothing. It's mid-quarantine right now, so most of us are feeling crazy. Can you bring this practice with you? Constantly focusing your attention on exactly what's going on. All is well, all will be well. When you're ready, bring your hands together at your heart. Tilt your chin up, open up, invite in light. Seek that light. Go be that light. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. And let me know if you have any requests.